Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vlogmas day 2 and the show starring your girl Stormy. Coffee. Today I am doing work on the computer right now. I'm just trying to do some deals, and then I'm also doing this this screening stuff for my new job that I start tomorrow. Today's my last day like chilling, which I really am not even chilling because I'm editing a video for one of my clients at my other job, and then I also am, like I said, doing my documents for my other full-time job. So I'm about to get that done and then chill. For the rest of the day, hopefully. Well, no, I have to go to the station later on this evening. Today I just feel like super anxious. I don't even really know why. I'm just not feeling it today. I don't know if y'all seen the post where Keke Palmer was talking about having PCOS and how it affects her acne on her face, and people have offered to get her professional help and all of this stuff. And I don't have PCOS, but I have really bad acne, and recently it's kind of got, not the acne itself, but the dark spots have gotten worse, and I'm becoming like very self-conscious of my face, along with like my weight and all these other different things. But after seeing her post that, I felt a little bit more like, I guess, relief that I'm not the only person going, I know I'm not the only person going through acne issues, but I don't know, it just was kind of reassuring to see somebody say, this is the least of our worries, things could be much worse, which is true. There could be a lot more things wrong with my personal appearance or health or whatever. And it's like, what's acne? It could be much worse. But I think I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of tasks that I have to do today. And I noticed, like, sometimes when I feel like I have like a whole bunch of different things, and I don't even have a lot of things to do. Like, typically when I go to work and have to go to the station, try to rush home to see Jody before he sleeps, like, those days are a lot more stressful than today. I think I'm just creating like bigger problems in my head. I don't know. I'm putting a damper on Vlogmas. I need to shut up. So my mom like left, but the whole daycare is asleep, and I'm so excited. That's why it's so quiet in here. There go Jody in his bed. He's chilling. So this is good. These are the chill vibes I get to get right now. I think 2020's biggest lesson that I learned, maybe I should wait to the Q&A. I think I'm gonna wait until the Q&A to answer this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the Q&A right now. Let me fix my hair. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Q&A now, just because it's so quiet in here, and I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to do it, and I just need to go ahead and do it. Oh, well, I'll start with the first one. Why do you look so good? I don't know. I guess you can thank my mom and dad for that. AKA my granny with the good genes. No, I'm kidding. How has co-parenting been since the divorce? Very difficult and kind of non-existent. I do everything for Jody, literally. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say to that. It's just co-parenting has been non-existent, and I'm currently in the process of trying to get an annulment. I need him to sign paperwork, which he has not done yet. So yeah. Was getting married a mistake? I don't think getting married was a mistake per se, just because I learned a lot of lessons from getting married. Obviously the person that I got married to wasn't the right decision. There was a lot of different elements that I didn't consider, and the ones that I did consider weren't like logical aspects of that needed to be in consideration when marrying someone. So, you know, yes and no. That's basically what I could say, that yes and no. But ultimately I don't look at it as a mistake, because now I know what I didn't know had I not gotten married. Hopefully that makes sense. I need some lip gloss. My lips are dry. How did your husband take the breakup? I honestly we haven't talked. It's like so weird. Like we kind of just like stopped talking altogether. I mean, I'm gonna say he didn't take it well, but I don't think anyone takes a breakup well. I mean, who takes a breakup well? Like, who was like, cool, you know? I mean, there's some people who like peace by, but for the most part, I think we're all kind of like hurt, or some type of disconnect has happened or taken place that makes us feel shitty and not good. But there's just a lot of things that, like, I feel like sometimes when I get out of relationships, I protect people by not, I'm not gonna say too much or do too much, because I just don't want to make it like a big deal. But I'm just gonna say he didn't take it well. But there are certain things that I didn't take well that happened in our relationship, like having a, you know, the whole Vegas wedding, the whole wedding was paid for by me. We got into an apartment and I was the only one working. Well, yeah, I was the only one with full-time employment. And it's not just a financial aspect. There was a lot of other things going wrong too. And I also was like battling with myself about like, if this is really what I wanted to do, is this who I am? But I hope in the future we're able to just be friends like we were before and just co-parent, if that's what we choose to do. But even if we don't co-parent, I'm totally fine with that as well. Do you still have feelings for your ex-ex? My ex-ex. I don't have feelings for my ex-ex, but sometimes I do think about experiences and like different times that we had together. Like I said, the dynamic. And I also miss just trusting someone as much as I did then, because I don't trust anybody. I don't trust people, and I kind of just have like a blockage up that I don't know if I'll ever be able to tear down, and just make my heart fully available again. But it would be great if I could. I'm happy, and I hope that she's happy and found her person, because I think ultimately everybody just wants everybody to find their person. Our time here on earth is very, very short, and I just think it's important to find your person. If you could take anything back, what would it be? If I could take anything back, I think I would take back like feeling like my son would be the overall reason why I change, like, or become happy, because that's not the case. Like your child doesn't make you happy, they add to your happiness. And my perception was a little screwed. Shh, they sleep. Yes. That's my brother. My perception was a little screwed beforehand on like what makes happiness, and kind of like being your own source of happiness. Like, you can't look for anybody or anything to make you happy. You kind of got to be, you know, within yourself to figure out that. And I think that I didn't really know that, and now I do, you know. So yeah.
What you doing?
Sorry, so my brother came. I had to do that. So ultimately, that's what I think I would change. I would just be like, I should have waited until I was like happy in a relationship and, you know, thriving. Either that, or after I had been alone and just like alone on my own, like living on my own and stuff. Like of course I had been on my own before I had him, but I wasn't like living on my own. I hadn't done anything alone yet to really figure out my aloneness. And I didn't want to be alone. That was another thing. I never wanted to be alone. I didn't want to ever be by myself, really, after becoming a flight attendant, because I was always by myself, and I realized, you know, I don't really like being alone. So I thought having my kid would like make me happy, like kind of fill the void of a partner or a soulmate. I thought that void would be taken with just like love for my child, and there's so many voids that have been filled because of him, but that aspect, the soulmate, the love, the genuine, true, whatever, that wasn't filled. So I would just take back the thought or the feeling of assuming that he would fill every void, because that's definitely not how it is. Like, you can't have a kid to, you got a boo. I do have a boo, my boo. Am I talking to women again? I am talking to women again. I kind of figured, I went through a period, and it's so funny because now I can say it was a phase, but I went through a period where I thought, oh, you know, I want to be with a guy, I want to have a family dynamic of being with a man and all this stuff. I don't know if you guys watched the L Word, but I kind of felt like the L Word, like how Tina felt. I was basically Tina, and I was just like, oh, you know, I need a guy and blah 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 blah. And that was not the case. That wasn't the case. And I feel like now my heart is a little bit more receptive to whoever comes into my life. So yes, now I'm dating a woman. Where do you want to be in the next 2 years? So in the next 2 years, I would love to obviously have started building or built my tiny house. I really want a tiny house, and that was my 2019 or 20 goals. I think that might have been 2020 goals or 2019, I can't remember. But I still want to definitely build my tiny house. I still want to go to Turkey and get my teeth done. All these are on my goal video for some year, I can't remember, but that's what I really want to hope. I mean, that's what I really plan on doing and achieving in the next 2 years, as me and Jody being in a tiny house. And what else? Definitely like starting my own business, about finding something I'm very passionate about, starting a business and not working anymore. I feel like truthfully deep down inside, I am an entrepreneur at heart. It is not, that's in me. I bleed entrepreneurship and business owner, and just like I'm not necessarily a job person, a 9-to-5 person, but definitely I don't think anything wrong with a 9-to-5, because obviously I have a 9-to-5 now, but I would love to have my own business and a garden and just like own space for me and Jody and whoever I'm with. And you know, I hope to have a place for me and Jody and my special person, and I'm just not in a rush to get married again. But I definitely pray and hope that my soulmate is around or comes around. But I definitely hope my soulmate and I are together and happy. But who knows? My life is a mess. Next question. How did you tell your ex it was over? We kind of both just agreed that we should break. I want to say we both agreed. I don't really know if we both agreed or not, but I felt like I was a parent to 2 people, and that just, it didn't sit right with my soul. Like, I just don't want to be an adult's parent. I have to parent Jody. I feel like that's enough right now for me to parent, but I'm definitely not a parenting an adult. And that's like the quickest way to turn me off, is like me feeling like I have multiple kids, and especially when an adult is a kid. I feel like when it comes to being in a marriage or partnership, everything is supposed to be 50-50. And I know everybody's like, oh, didn't you know this before you married him and all of this kind of crap? Yes and no. We always want to believe people will change, and simple fact of the matter is we may or may not change. People may or may not change. You may be the person that they won't change for. Maybe it's someone else they need to change for. I don't know. But I couldn't, you know, my depression was kicking in rapidly, like rapidly. I was rapidly becoming severely depressed. And for me, sometimes I feel like I can express my feelings better to you guys. Yeah, you guys, really, because I feel like I'm the most honest on my channel with myself. Where was I going with this? Oh, and I kind of didn't realize really ultimately how I felt until I made one of those videos basically explaining this was what was going to happen, because I wasn't really able to convey that to him. You know, we argued a lot, and I definitely told him like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be like, I don't want to do this. I didn't say married, I said take a break, because for me, I feel like I figured if we take a break, maybe, you know, things will improve. You will see that I'm serious about the things that I need to be changed. But he just was like, no, I don't want to take a break. Like, if we're taking a break, we're breaking up. And I'm like, I understand that. Well, then that's what we need to do, because my depression is, nothing's going to be fixed overnight, and I can't stay in this situation and allow it to become more toxic before it gets better. It's not good for me. It's not good for my son. It's just not good. This isn't healthy for you, me, or anybody. So yeah, with that. And let me see, I'll do one more question. Do I believe that I'll be, am I happy right now? Absolutely. I'm the most happy when since Jody has been born, in totality, if that's a word, this has been the most amazing year of my life. Despite it being COVID and all that stuff, I've been able to watch him grow. I've been able to learn so many lessons about myself and what I can and can't put up with, what I will and will do, what I will and will not do, my strength versus my weaknesses. I've learned how to completely love somebody with my whole heart and do everything necessary for their success. So like my son, I've learned kind of like the value of time and how fast it goes. He has taught me that, you know, one day you're a little seed and the next day you are basically saying mama. And there's just so many great things about being a parent that I knew there was one thing I was going to get right, and that was being a mom. And I feel like I've definitely proved myself right with that. Like, I love being a mom. I love everything that comes with motherhood. Even like when I'm gone on vacation or something, I miss him so much, and I know he misses me, and I'm ready to get back home to my baby. So yes, what was the question? I can't even remember the question, but yeah, basically this has been a great year for me. I loved 2020. I'm truly happy. Even right now with all the changes that are coming, I'm happy. I'm thankful. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm well. I'm able to be a great mom. I'm able to provide for my child. I'm able to have all these different ventures that I have going on, still keep my sanity, go through the things that I'm going through, and still be able to smile at the end of the day. Like, yes, I'm totally happy with where I am. Oh, the question is, what are you doing for Christmas? Jody's birthday is 5 days after Christmas. So for Christmas, I got him a whole bunch of stuff. I got my mom and my brother some stuff as well, and my nieces. But I'm really excited that this is his first Christmas and his first birthday, and I'm able to kind of like go all out for that. And then it just kind of brings back like the Christmas spirit and the joy of Christmas. And I think children always bring out that Christmas aspect. I'm gonna be really happy to see him tear open the presents and stuff. And then also for his birthday party, it's gonna be a great time because this is his first one, and I just want him to be really, really happy. Even though he won't remember it, he'll have these videos to look at and be like, dang, my mom went hard for me. And speaking of him, he's up. So this was Vlogmas day 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my Q&A. I am going to continue to vlog today, but that will be tomorrow's Vlogmas video. So make sure that you watch it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.